Welcome to Walks with Moss. This morning we were going to walk on a road, but there was too much snow to even get where we wanted to go. So we're going to check out the lower Mount Ellinor trailhead along with half of the population of Western Washington. I hate crowds, but since I drove all the way up here, I'd like to see a little bit of old growth. So let's go for an old growth walk with the mobs. I didn't make it more than half a mile past the lower Mount Ellinor trailhead. There was solid snow on the road. So everybody's having to turn around and go on this trail. I had someone tailgating me going up the road, then somebody driving in reverse down the road going so slow that I passed them when I went back down in reverse myself. It's a beautiful day. Shame about all the people though. This is actually one of my favorite old growth forests. I absolutely love it up here. But like everything, it's gotten more crowded over the years. But we're out here on a Tuesday morning, so maybe the crowds won't be intolerable. I'm already starting to relax a little bit after being tailgated all the way up the mountain. Such a beautiful forest. Time for some Olympic mountain therapy. Well, so far this is beautiful and peaceful up here. Maybe the word's gotten out that you can't drive to the Mount Ellinor trailhead, so maybe less people are here. Still really wish I could have done the road walk I wanted to do because it's got beautiful waterfalls and old growth and less people. But maybe I can do that next week. The snow should be gone soon. There's Mount Washington. I've been up there. It was scary. And there's the road that I wanted to walk. Huh. It doesn't look snowy there. Maybe we can still do the road walk we had planned. Okay. We might see if we can get back down to the road from here and then walk that road that has no snow on it. If I had my boots and my gaiters, I wouldn't have had to turn around where everyone else did. Yeah, I don't know. This is looking pretty steep. Probably would be better off going back to the car, honestly. Just don't really want to walk in all that snow to get over there. Not sure what we're going to do. Wish I had my boots. Could go all the way back home and get my boots. Gonna head back up to the trail for now. There's our first snow on the trail. Bella, do you eat snow? Sage loved to eat snow. She would rather eat snow than drink water, given the option of both. Bella, what do you think of the snow? I don't know if Bella will eat snow when she's thirsty. Come on, Bella. Come on, Bella. What do you think of this white stuff here? Busy sniffing things. Oh, there we go. Good dog. Good, that's less of my water that I'll have to share. Yeah, that's a woodpecker. Don't worry. Yummy snow, I guess. Look at her go. Oh, it's peaceful and wonderful up here. Here's one of my favorite mosses, pipe cleaner moss, Rhytidiopsis robusta. I might take a small sample of this home to look at under the microscope. Are you thirsty? There you go. There's some precious water. Please don't waste it. No, no, no. Drink your water. Good dog. This is peaceful for now, but I'm still anxious because I know people could arrive at any moment. I really need to get someplace that is more isolated and with more solitude if I'm really going to relax. So maybe we'll try to get on that road after all, I don't know. Well, the trail now has turned into this, and there's a person I just passed, and Kit's afraid to walk past him. Come on, Kit, don't be so silly. Come on, you were so silly. The guy's actually moved off the trail for her, but she's so agile she could have gone around. Thank you. You didn't need to do that. She could have gone around you. What's that?
Usually dogs like that.
Yeah, she's a funny one. I think she was abused. She's a rescue dog. Maybe you look like one of the people who trained her. I think she was trained with a shock collar, and that made her really scared of everything. Okay, silly Bella. That was actually a nice guy, you know. Didn't need to be afraid of him. So yeah, the trail is turned to this. Not the best for walking in shoes. We'll keep going for a bit though. I think we'll walk out to the upper Ellinor trailhead if we can get there, and then we'll do some road walking. It's nice and cool up here. It's going to be hot in the city. I just fell into a hole. It doesn't matter too much if my feet stay dry today though. As hot as it's going to be, my feet will dry out very fast. Here's a Mylar balloon. They get everywhere and they basically never rot. If you do a balloon release for your loved one, it's nice to think the balloons just go up into the sky, into the nothingness with where your loved one went, but they don't. They end up in the mountains. This could be a balloon that a little kid lost, or could have been from a balloon release. Either way, it's litter now. And I've known grief. I understand the sentiment behind a balloon release. I've lost my husband and my mother within 3 years of each other. I know grief. But I would never do a balloon release. Never. We've made it to the upper Ellinor trailhead. There's the main trail that goes up. You have to pay to park here because they have the 6 required amenities, one of which has to be a toilet and a picnic table. Trailhead sign. Picnic table. Toilet. That means you have to pay to park here. Better stop and put some sunscreen on. And my sunglasses. Yeah, my intention now is to road hike back to my car, but I might take a detour. I have unpacked everything in my pack, and I haven't found my sunscreen yet. I made a special point of getting out some fresh sunscreen last night. Hopefully I find it while I'm repacking. If not, there might be a change of plans. Where did it go? And what just fell on the ground? Well, I guess it's just one of those days where nothing at all seems to go right. I don't have the sunscreen that I made a point of finding last night. No idea where it went, but it did not go into my pack. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any road walking up here today. There's a camp robber, Jay. Probably came down to rob me. Pretty sure as long as I've got Bella, no camp robber is going to be robbing me. Yeah, camp robber, you're out of luck. Sorry. It's over there. You can't reach it. So when there's snow on the road, there's a couple different ways to get up here. You could just walk up the main road, or you can take this trail, which I believe is right back here behind the outhouse, which cuts off a major switchback. Yeah, see this trail? A lot of people have walked up the road. I see the tracks. Since I don't have sunscreen, I guess I'll take this trail straight back down to my car. This is no place to be today without sunscreen. But maybe once I reach my car where I know I do have sunscreen, maybe then I will continue my hike, depending on my energy levels. Let's see how the facilities are. Locked. Okay. Probably just head down this trail that cuts off the switchback. It doesn't look like anybody recently has traveled this. Oh, maybe there's a couple footprints there. But no one's traveled this today. So everybody who's tried to do this today has hiked across the road up a needless switchback. Because there's this secret little trail behind the outhouse right here. They could have taken and saved probably a mile. That's one heck of a switchback that this cuts off. I don't dare risk doing the road walk I had planned without sunscreen. The sun is just so bright. I'm still feeling pretty good. We'll see how I feel when I get back to my car where the sunscreen is and what the condition of the road is. So in case my description is confusing, what we've done is parked at the lower Mount Ellinor trailhead, walked up the lower trail to the upper trail parking lot, and then at the upper trail parking lot, we headed down this somewhat unknown trail behind the outhouse that cuts off a switchback in the main road, and then we'll take that road back to the car, having made a loop with very little backtracking. And then after that, I might turn around and walk back up the road and head towards the Mount Washington trail. I wonder if brush pickers have been here, or maybe there's just been trail maintenance. Yeah, there's a lot of this going on. Not sure what this is about. This is bear grass. What is going on with the bear grass here? It's been uprooted. Okay, back down to the road that my car is on, but probably about a mile from my car yet. And it's going to be a little bit interesting. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of bear grass down here. I kind of think brush pickers have been up here. I know they take the bear grass flowers. I don't know though. That doesn't seem just right either. Oh yeah, it's brush pickers. So they're taking the leaves now too, I guess. Darn it. Because here's the rubber bands. So brush pickers were up here gathering bear grass. Never get to see big fields of bear grass in bloom anymore, thanks to this. So this is the farthest that anyone has made it up the road so far this year. It's about a quarter of a mile from the semi-secret trail. Back down to my car. I wonder why nobody's parking up at the snow line. There's definitely room there. I might get in my car and drive back up to the snow line and then continue where I left off. I'm at my car now, but I've moved my car away from the lower trailhead up to the snow line, but well off to the side. Turned around on this narrow road, went back and forth probably quite a few more times than I needed to just to be safe. Going to sit here and have a little snack of smoked trout, and Bella's going to have a snack. Going to rest here a little bit. It's nice here. It's away from all the construction noise. My neighbor has never-ending construction projects going on that are just driving me up the walls. The road work behind my house ended, and as soon as that ended, then my neighbor started remodeling his basement. He said as soon as he was done remodeling his basement, the noise would stop, but no. Now he looks to be turning his garage into an apartment, so it's just never-ending noise. I've barely even been able to plant my garden. Okay, we're going to continue with our hiking adventures, heading back up the road. We're going to head towards the base of Mount Washington. Should get some good solitude out here today. A lot of people have walked up the snow, but it seems to me that most of them didn't know the proper way to get to the upper Ellinor trailhead. The proper way in the snow is right where those pink flags are up there. That's the trail that ends up behind the outhouse. We're not going that way now because we just came from that way. But that way cuts maybe even 2 miles off the hike. Brush pickers know about that trail, that's for sure. There's really just that one patch of snow that's bad. And now the road is clear. There's a snake. It's got a lot of red in it. Cool little snake. Woo, it's booking. Time to dump out my nasty tap water. And fill up on some fresh snowmelt water. So here we are where I was originally hoping to park. We've made it. And here's our first waterfall coming right up. Doesn't look like they'll be reopening this road anytime soon. If we come back here in a month, this waterfall will not be here anymore. I'm so glad I made the extra effort to come up here after making a big loop. Look up there, the waterfalls, the spring melt coming down. Yay! We are finally on the trail. This is a short, steep, and sweet trail. I'm guessing there used to be a trailhead register here. That or the trail was rerouted. Maybe the trail used to go that way at some point, and they put this sign here to get everybody to go this way. I don't know. We are in the old growth, and not just any old growth. There's actually some Douglas fir here. In the Olympics, pretty much everything was logged to the Douglas fir line. It's hard to find any old growth Douglas fir. We're right on the edge of the Douglas fir line here. So we've got old growth Douglas fir now, and we'll be walking up into some old growth mountain hemlock next. Here we are at the top of the trail. I'm gonna sit up here and have my lunch now. I've got snow that I can put my stove on, so there's no danger of starting a forest fire. Sadly, brush fire season has already started. So this is where the trail ends. You can climb Mount Washington by going up there, but it's my understanding that's one of the more difficult ways to get up Washington. This is just gorgeous and all mine. I just need to find a spot to sit. I think I found it. This log will be pretty good for sitting on. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. I just sunk all the way to my knees. Woo! Got to be careful up here. Yeah, I think I'll sit on this log if I can get over there without falling in another hole. Wow. That was a bit startling. Coffee is ready. Cheers. It's noodle time. It's a little bit chilly up here, so these hot noodles are going to be nice. I went ahead and cooked the whole packet instead of half of it. Bella's probably still going to get half of these noodles, though. She's just not going to have them raw today. She's finally settled down a little bit. There were a couple squirrels chasing each other around a tree. That really got Bella excited. Here's a morel mushroom picked on a previous trip that I blogged. Yeah, that's going to hit the spot. That was a nice, relaxing lunch break. It was a little bit chilly, though. So it's time for us to head back down to sea level where it's supposed to be 80 degrees. Ready to go, buddy? I think you are. Yep, let's do it. I keep seeing these spider webby things everywhere on the ground. I almost feel like it's something left over from the snow melt. Maybe there were snow spiders here. I don't know. It's so beautiful up here. I don't really want to leave, but I am a bit chilly. Maybe I should come camping up here. Isn't this just one of the most gorgeous trails anywhere? If you're into trees. If you're into high country views, then this probably isn't the trail for you. I can just never get enough of these old growth forests up here. There's lots of helicopter traffic overhead. So I think there's a brush fire in Hoodsport about 8 miles away from here. Don't know if that's something I should be worried about or not. Back down to the road. I keep thinking maybe I'm hearing helicopters. I just don't know. It's definitely looking pretty hazy down there. I don't smell any smoke though. And I have a really good sense of smell. This is a road that I used to drive down. It hasn't been open for a while now, though. Someone attempted to go a little bit farther up the road while we were gone and didn't make it. Maybe that truck there. It's funny because it's just a little tiny bit of snow there. Hey, what are you eating? What are you eating? What the heck are you eating? That's a mask? No, it's some chicken bones. Okay, someone came up here with rubber bands and an avocado and some chicken. Probably brush pickers. All in all, it was a good day. We saw some waterfalls, we saw some old growth, we took some lesser known trails, and we got tons and tons of solitude. So if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and click on the next one. Thanks for watching.